Hello guys, welcome to the info channels. I am Ranga. Today in this video I gonna talk about the basic qualification to be a security guard or the security officer. To be a security guard or the officer, you are not required any degree from the university. But some of the general things those are required to be a security guard. These things can be depends on the country, or these are different from country to country or the state to state. Today in this video I will talk about the general requirement which are applied for the security guard in the many countries. Number 1, education qualification. I already said that you are not required any degree from the university, but if you completed the high school diploma or the school living, so you can be preferable candidate for the security guard or the security officer. Number 2, valid driving license. It is not a mandatory, you must have the valid driving license. But the security company, they always love to hire the people who know how to drive. Now you don't have a car, but you can buy a car in future. If you have a valid license, so you can buy your own vehicle, so you can reach the place where you are guarding in time. If you don't have your own car or any travel, so you will be late in the duty, or if there is something happen, you cannot reach in the time. So many company, the security company as well as the client also, they prefer the security guard or the security officer who have a valid driving license. It is a plus point, not mandatory to be a security guard. Number 3, able to pass the drug test or the background check. Many security companies, they are worried to hire the persons as a security guard because the security guard are most trusted people in the organizations. Security guard, they protect the valuable things, people's life, the informations which are classified. Background check, it is a one type of police report. The police will find out your history. What did you do in the past? You should not have any criminal record in the past. And the drugs test. The security guard should not take drugs also. So before you be a security guard, you should be able to pass a drug test and the background check. Number 4, legal citizen of the country or the valid visa holder. If you want to work as a security guard, you should be citizen of that country, or you must have a valid visa to work in this country. Then only you can apply for the security guard. Number 5, basic understanding of the first aid. Okay, if you know the basic about the first aid also, you can be a preferable candidate to be a security guard. Because why? The first aid can prevent the people's life if there is an incident. So security guard, the first person, they respond to the incident and they respond to the people's if there is injury. If you know the first aid, also plus point, the most of the security company or the client, they like you to hire as the security officer or the security personnel. Number 6, have a good communication skill. If the visitor, vendor, any people, they want to come in the premises, first they have to go to the security guard. The security guard, they must have a effective communication. If you are the good at listening and good at speaking, so you can deal with different types of people. That's why to be a security guard, you must have a good communication skill. Number 7, good personal hygiene. Personal hygiene, you already know that maintaining the cleanness. If your dress is very clean, and if you are the groomings or the outlook, if you have the good personal hygiene, many people, they love to talk to you. If you look very dirty, so nobody will come near you. That's why the good personal hygiene also most important point to be a security guard. When you go for the interview, you have to maintain your hygiene. Then only the security company or the person who take the interview, he can think you can maintain your hygiene after you be a security guard. So it is also important point. Number 8, able to work night and day shift. The security guard, they should not choose the shift. They have to perform the duty in night or the day. So you also should be fit to work in a both shift, either it is night or day. Number 9, meet the state and the country requirement. I already said that requirement of the security guard, it is a difference country by country or the state by state. In the UAE, if you want to work as a security guard in Dubai, it is a different type of requirement from the state of Dubai. If you want to work as a security guard in the other Emirates, there is a different type of requirement. You should meet those requirements, the state or the country requirements to be a security guard. This is also another qualification you must have. Number 10, at least 18 years old. You should be more than 18 years, because if you are below the 18, the security company, they don't hire you as a security person, because the security person always expect he or she must be mature and they must be a professional or the highly experienced. So if you want to work as a security guard, must be more than 18 years. But there is a difference from the country to country. If you want to work as a security guard in Hong Kong, so you can work when you are 17 years old. If you want to work as a security guard in Canada or the UK, you must be 21 years old. If you want to work as a security guard in USA, the 18 years old. If you want to be an armed guard, so you must be more than 21 years old. So it is also age limit to be a security guard. Number 11, for the armed guard, require the firearm permit and the weapon license. If you want to work as an armed guard, so you must get a training which arms you are going to carry when you are on duty. You must have operating permit of those weapons, and you must have the weapon license also, what types of weapon you can carry and you can operate. That's why many companies, they love to hire the peoples from the military or the police as an armed guard, because they know how to operate the guns, the shotgun, handgun, or the pepper spray, right? So if you want to work as an armed guard, you must get a firearm training and you must have a firearm permit and the weapon license. It is also the qualification to work as an armed guard. Number 12, physical fit for different types of security job. Security guard, they have to perform a different type of job, depends on where they are working or what they are guarding. So you have to be a physical and the mentally fit to perform the security job. Security guard, they have to physically fit, or if you are the strong and the tall guy, most of the security company, they love to hire you. Because why? Sometimes the security guard, they have to carry things one place to another place. If you are the strong, so you can do this stuff. If you are the weak, you cannot do that, right? So if you are the strong, you can deter and you can defend yourself also from any attacks. That's why you should be a physical fit to perform the different types of security job. If you are strong, you can stand 8 hours, 7 hours. That's why physical fit also very important, and it is also one of the qualifications to work as a security guard. Number 13, basic knowledge of criminal justice. Okay, if you know what is your right under the jurisdictions or under the law and the regulation, so you can perform your duty very well. Security guard, they are not a police forces. They cannot arrest. But if there is a serious, so you can arrest as a civilian. It is called the civilian arrest. So if you know your right and your privilege under the law, so you can work as a security guard, and many companies they also hire you if you have any knowledge about the criminal justice of that country where you are going to work as a security guard. Number 14, know how to write legibly. Okay, legibly means your handwriting should be understood by many people. Security guard, the another job is record a incident and write a report. If you work as a security guard, you have to write the occurrence report or the incident, accident report. The report must understand by many people. So if you want to work as a security guard, you should have a good handwriting. This is also one of the qualifications of being a security guard. Number 15, state security license required. Okay, it is also different country to country or the state to state. Just like that, what license is required to work as a security guard, you must possess that license. Suppose if you want to work as a security guard in Dubai, you must get a license from DPS. Or if you want to work as a security guard in the other emirates, other province of the UAE, you must get a license from PS Code or the PSBT. You must get a training from SERA in Dubai. You must get a training from the NSI, National Security Institute for Abu Dhabi and the other emirates of the UAE. So you must get the state license from the related department of security organization or the police forces. Those above things are basic qualification to be a security guard or the security officer. If you possess these things, then only you can work as a security guard in the developed and the advanced country. Thank you for watching. Subscribe my channels, and if you have any doubt, comment